Welcome to All Access Agile, a series dedicated to helping teams learn and implement Agile principles. In this episode, we focus on the sprint review, the Scrum event where teams showcase work completed during the sprint. I'm your coach, Jessica Guistolise. I'm an evangelist at Lucid Software, and an unusual skill I've gained from practicing Agile is having a book recommendation for everyone.
And probably a big library.
Giant library.
Hello, everybody. I'm your Agile coach, Bryan Stallings. I'm Lucid's chief evangelist, and an unusual skill I've gained from practicing Agile is how to make a great-looking flip chart.
You do make amazing flip charts.
Well, good penmanship, right? Like all the best duos from Sherlock and Watson
To beans and rice.
Jessica and I are joining forces to share our collective Agile knowledge and experience with you. We'll explain the purpose of a sprint review and offer tips for facilitating an exciting, energizing event that will inform teams across your organization.
One of the 5 Scrum events, the sprint review is held on the last day of the sprint, before the sprint retrospective. It's an opportunity for the team to showcase completed work, foster open discussion, and gather valuable feedback from stakeholders. That means developers show stakeholders their progress, compare it against the sprint goal, and get feedback that may inform the product backlog.
The purpose of a sprint review,
Or iteration review,
right, is to inspect the outcome of the work, present results to stakeholders, and gather feedback to inform future planning. The event helps Scrum teams gather feedback and align to business needs, which allows business teams to make adjustments. According to the Scrum Guide, the sprint review time box is 4 hours for a 1-month sprint. For shorter sprints, the event is usually shorter.
sprint review participants include the Scrum team and key stakeholders invited by the product owner. While these are the core participants, the event is collaborative in nature and is open to anyone who can provide valuable input on the work done and potential next steps. Other attendees could include executives, managers, members of other Scrum teams, and even invited customers. The sprint review can be a small or a large event, depending on needs, stakeholder involvement, and the organization.
Because the sprint review is a collaborative event involving the entire Scrum team, stakeholders, and visitors, the event's effectiveness is enhanced by the skilled facilitation of a team member, for example, the Scrum Master. The event typically opens with a welcome and an overview of the sprint goal and target outcomes, which may be shared by the product owner. Next, the event moves on to the main agenda items, including a showcase of completed work accomplished during the sprint, feedback from stakeholders about work demonstrated, including appreciations, concerns, and suggestions, a discussion about progress towards the product goal, a review of any changes in environmental factors, and then finally a closing.
The closing may recap key points and decisions, take a brief look towards the future, and highlight appreciations. While you don't want to dive too deep into the roadmap, the product owner could share a quick glimpse of what's to come in future sprints. One way to show appreciation is with a virtual whiteboard like Lucid Spark, where everyone can add team shoutouts.